That's my oldest child, the one I asked you to pray for me. Her name is Olivia. Isn't she adorable? She looks just like her daddy, which is why I don't kill her. And in my house, we have a lot of rules in my house. And one of them is, and we have a lot of sayings in my house, because I teach my children about money, and we talk about money all the time. I mean, so much so, this one in particular, she was going to some fair at school, and she had a little bit of money, and I said, now make sure you bargain, and make sure you get a good price for this, and you know, whatever. And she looked at me, she's like, okay, just stop, just stop. She was 12. She says, I can't take it no more. I know more about money than anybody my age. I said, that's right, you're going to have more money than other people your age. And so in my house, we have phrases that we use to sort of cut it down. Because, you know, I don't engage in a lot of stuff with my kids when they ask for stuff. Because I know what I want to do with their money. And so when this one was asking me for something, and I said, you know, 2 words for your college fund. She said, Mommy, please, 2 words for your college fund. Mommy, I know you have the money. That's right, I got the money. 2 words for your college fund. Mommy, all my friends have it. 2 words for your college fund. And this went on for about 10, 15 minutes, so you know she was a little frustrated. So at the end of it, she said, I have 2 words for you. Now, I said, go ahead, what are they? Nursing home. That is why I'm saving for my own retirement. Henry David Thoreau, a philosopher, said, it is preoccupation with possessions more than anything else that prevents us from living freely and nobly. What do they call us in this country? Consumers. They don't call us citizens. They call us consumers. They don't say the American citizens. They say the American consumer. But then I thought about this. What is the definition of consumer? You all didn't know I was going to make you work so hard. What does it mean to consume? To use up. That's right. What else? To do away with completely, to destroy, to spend wastefully, to squander. That's the definition of consumerism. That's what they're defining us as, because that's what we're doing. Landfills filled up. Can't be satisfied with anything that we had. Now it's the Blu-ray machine. What was wrong with our DVD machine? Nothing. So we could see the sky that's bluer. Why? Like we were sitting there watching a movie thinking, I wish the sky was bluer. I know, I still have a VCR machine. You know what? And not only are we doing it as adults, we're teaching it to our children. Do you know children 6 to 12 visit stores 2 to 3 times a week? More children go shopping than go to church or community events or talk around the house. Any major holiday, what's the parking lot look at the mall? Crazy, crazy. We go to the mall, just a couple. If I could tell you, we home all the time. We don't go nowhere because we do stuff in our house. My kids don't go to the mall. I don't let my oldest hang out at the mall because the mall is the den of iniquity. Because all it is geared to get you to spend money that you don't have, to impress people you don't like. If you Google me, and there are pages and pages, you'll see about the same 4 outfits. You will. You will. I have a rotation of outfits and I wear them like that. That's right. Why? Y'all not gonna probably ever see me again. And if you see me in the same outfit, I don't care. Say something. Go ahead. Go ahead. I dare you. Now I'm in the church, so I won't say what I say. You know, the cussing spirit come on. But you know, I'm not a cussing woman, but I will cuss you out. I sure will. I don't care. I went on Oprah, wore what I had. Oprah ain't never seen anything in my outfit. Nothing. I went on, I'll take this quick story. I volunteer at the Maryland Correctional Institute for Women, teaching the prisoners who are about to release how to handle their money. And so I went for a session with the women, and I wore one of my outfits. And several weeks later, I was on Meet the Press for the first time. And I wore that same outfit on Meet the Press because it was in the rotation. Then I went back to the prison. I didn't have the same outfit on. I went back to the prison. And one of the women who was at one of these other sessions came up to me, and she said, isn't that outfit you wore when you saw us? And I saw you with that same outfit on Meet the Press. And I said yes, and I was ready to fight, you know, because I figured I could take her. She wasn't that big. And so she said, I really appreciate that, because when you came and you talked, you know, sometimes people say things and they're really not authentic. And so she said, when I saw that you had that same outfit on Meet the Press, that you had to come visit us in the prison, I knew that you respected us and that you were the same person with us as you are on a major network program. Now, what if I had bought a different new outfit from Meet the Press? I would have missed the opportunity to show someone that even at my level, you don't have to have a whole bunch of stuff. I would have missed that blessing. Because she was really touched by that. I didn't even remember that's what I had worn. Consumerism. Do you know nearly 1 in 10 households have a self-storage space? One of you probably have a self-storage space. Your stuff has its own place. And I saw this. You all have to watch this. You've probably seen it because it just started playing.
It all started with a drawer full of stuff, but then your husband bought a computer, you got a karaoke machine, and suddenly your stuffed drawer became a stuffed closet. And then you got some skis and a car for your daughter, and before you knew it, your drawer of stuff turned into a garage of stuff. And after a shopping channel marathon, a trip to the outlet mall, and a stuffed deer head, your stuffed drawer is now a house overflowing with stuff, and you've become the mayor of Stuffville. So how do you get your house and your sanity back? You visit publicstorage.com, call 800-44-STORE, or stop on by. They're right up the street. Public Storage. Problem solved. Phew! Reserve now, and your first month's rent is just $1.
Problem solved. Not don't buy more stuff. Not make sure you got money in your retirement account. Not make sure you have money in your kids' account. And maybe you don't have children, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew who's in college. Maybe you could be sending money every month to them. Maybe you could be tithing when you want to tithe. Maybe you could be giving back to a community event. Maybe. If you didn't have so much stuff. Problem solved. Let your stuff have a place of its own. This is one question, write this down, that my grandmother taught me that has stayed with me my entire life. Every time you go to buy something, ask yourself, is it a need or is it a want? Everything, whether it's a pack of gum, a car, a home, whatever. Is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it a want? Oh, look at that. Cell phones. Is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it a want? I meet parents whose kids have cell phones, 8, 9 years old. They don't have a job. Where is an 8 or 9-year-old going to be where there isn't an adult who has a cell phone? Oh, I know. You want to get it for an emergency. Look at your cell phone bills, because none of us need a cell phone. If you look at your cell phone bill over the last year and tell me how many calls were a true emergency. When I say emergency, I mean the axe murderer is behind you running and you trying to call somebody. Because if he catches you, I think he probably won't let you use your cell phone. But we think it's an emergency and we give it to our kids. Now I'm not saying, maybe you give them something that that they can have if they go out with friends, but if that's why it was bought, then you give it to them when they go out with their friends, you take it back and you put it in a drawer. They're not texting and talking all the time if it was for an emergency, because that's how my daughter uses hers. It comes back, she can't text, we got she got a limited mom, and she texts me and her dad. Now she sometimes slip up, that's why I slap upside. No, I'm saying I don't do that. But that's how you're supposed to use it if it's for an emergency. But you just tell that lie to yourself. And then they got a cell phone bill and no college fund. That's all right.